Welcome to another Rooted and Raw, a space where sisters in Christ, rooted in God's Word, come together and answer the raw, unfiltered questions women are asking. Here, we dig into what the Bible has to say, share our own stories, and keep it honest, rooted in truth, raw in discussions. So pull up a chair, lean in, and join us.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Feliz Navidad!
Hello, Merry Christmas to all of our listeners and viewers, whether you are on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or the Spotify. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Say it, Tam. You gotta say it, Tam. Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year's. Yeah, I taught Sherita Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Love it.
From my family to George.
To George. All right, so let's first tell people who we have.
Hey guys, it's Steph. Hey Podcast King Queens, this is Flora.
You got Sherita in the building, pushing tables.
She's so stupid.
It's Baby D, y'all. What's going on?
And of course, it's D. Merry Christmas to you all.
That's
and
Big
to
Deborah.
all a good night.
Not already.
Yeah. It's Tamara say.
See you.
Hey, everybody.
Just the way she lay her face on that mic is hilarious.
And then she just wake back up. It's D. And I just wanna say thank you.
Hey,
Just
bro,
in
it's
case.
so funny because it was Kim that told me, my sister Kim in Columbus. Shout out to Kim. She told me, she said, girl, it scared the crap out of me one time. You was talking and you passed out and then woke up and picked up right where you was
left
at.
off.
And I was like,
Did I?
yeah. It don't feel like no difference to me.
That's crazy.
Anyway, let's talk Christmas.
Yes.
Let's talk Christmas. Actually, this entire episode it's gonna be about Christmas. So everything from our icebreaker to our conversation. So our icebreaker is kind of thick.
Okay.
So a couple questions, everybody answer.
Okay.
The questions are: when do you start decorating? What's your favorite Christmas movie? What's your favorite Christmas song? And when do you start listening to Christmas music?
Merry Christmas.
We going right here, working our way around.
Okay, so we start decorating ideally December 1st or like right after Thanksgiving. And then my favorite Christmas song is, I think it's called The Christmas Song, right? Yes.
You can't say I thinks.
Because otherwise I'll say Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. That's not the name of it. And then my favorite Christmas movie is White Christmas. I absolutely love that movie. And why do you stop listening to Christmas music?
But for real.
It's in rotation.
Period.
All right. So we start decorating either a day before or a day after Thanksgiving. Either or, just depending time-wise what's going on in life. Favorite Christmas song is The Christmas Song, but Nat King Cole.
Oof.
It
Jesus.
has to be Nat King Cole. As soon as it starts feeling like Christmas, that's when song comes up.
Okay.
So it's whenever that feeling of that year. It's all right, more for me. It's okay.
Period.
Christmas movie. It's actually 3 of them that we always have to see every single year. So it's Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
That's so cute.
It is Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's because I
That
I can't hear myself.
And then also Garfield's Christmas.
Oh, they're so.
So we always watch those 3.
You need to be stopped.
I got it on DVD. And it's very heartwarming. So
I love it.
yes, that's it.
Bum, bum, bum,
All right, come on, Grinch.
All right. So is it when we start decorating? I would like to start decorating after Thanksgiving because I'm ready for Christmas. I'm so ready for it. Love all the lights and the trees and the decor. I leave the tree making up to my daughter, but just love the festivities. I do not like Christmas music. I don't. I ain't gonna say I don't like it. I don't like slow Christmas music. So the more upbeat, This Christmas by Chris Brown, and that movie, of course, is one of my favorite movies. This Christmas. Yeah, not big on the Christmas music, so I can listen to it if you're listening to it, but I'm not gonna be like, yeah, let's play that.
Tragic.
I'm not.
I'm judging you.
It's okay. I love you. Other than that, was that all? Am I missing one?
Christmas movie. Oh, she said it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Christmas movies This Christmas and the Polar Express. I like those two. I like the Polar Express. I do.
Chocolate.
Yes.
One little girl, she said there. All right. Hot take. The Christmas tree goes up November the 1st. The Christmas tree goes up November the 1st. And I only say that because I'll give you Halloween. Okay, we didn't celebrate Halloween growing up, so I could care less. I'd put my tree up January the 1st and have it up all year.
That's called a year-round tree, baby.
Look, if it was up to me. But Christmas music don't come off the playlist, so it's not a seasonal thing. It's a thing. Favorite Christmas song? I love "Baby It's Cold Outside," and not everybody likes that song. I love that song. Or "Mary Did You Know?" Or "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," but it has to be the Sam Smith version.
That is
It has to be. It has to be that version. Christmas movies. You got The Grinch That Stole Christmas. Sherita.
She's looking
Still in
at
Christmas.
me because I did not watch that movie in its entirety until this year, the day after Thanksgiving.
Not that long ago. So that's absolutely unacceptable. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And we're not talking about no cartoons. There's only one real How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's got Jim Carrey in it.
Yes.
I love Elf. That's another top tier. So those two are like,
You see Sharita's face?
I know. I didn't even look at her. Those ones are top. Like those have to get played. Have to. And then National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
She took it old school with that.
That's
one.
a
That
good
one was
one.
like 40 years old.
That movie is so funny for no reason.
That's Chevy Chase.
Guess who hasn't seen it?
I haven't seen
You
it either.
need to be stopped.
Both of y'all.
I haven't seen that one either.
Or Eight Crazy Nights.
Eight Crazy Nights is crazy.
Eight Crazy Nights is a
Eight
good
Crazy
movie.
Nights is
That's
crazy.
an Adam Sandler cartoon.
It's a cartoon.
Christmas
That one
cartoon.
is-
That's a good one.
I love that.
What
Get
is
out.
happening?
She hasn't seen that
Turn your
one.
mic off. Just go. You're done. Clock out.
I
Clock
want y'all
out.
to see my
Just
shirt.
clock out.
For those of you who can see it, I have the Grinch on
I
my
do
shirt.
too, but
I'm
mine's
not a
is just
Grinch. I love Christmas. It's just a lot of things I'm not caught up.
You know,
We'll
anyways.
catch you up. We got a whole new year. We know. We got you. We got a list. And checking it twice.
And she's been naughty, not nice.
Look, because I was going to say the same thing.
Look, she's been nice this year. She's been doing it.
She's been trying to catch herself
Yeah,
up.
so
One movie
she's
does
getting
not
herself.
count.
No. She
No,
watched
2.
all 8 of the Harry Potters
From beginning to end.
from beginning to end.
Beginning to
Finally.
end.
So she is on a roll. She's trying to get herself out of the naughty list and going to a nice list. So we have. Hey, I give you kudos. Sis.
I'm giving it
You're
more
getting
than
there.
5 minutes.
Yes.
Jesus.
What
Okay.
you got?
So, if I could, the tree would go up November the 1st. If I could. But life be life. There is one tree that goes up during October, and that is the tree for the Harry Potter room. That whole room gets decorated for Halloween and stays up through the entire holiday season. The rest of the trees, unfortunately, I have to wait until the day after Thanksgiving.
You guys heard
because
right. Trees, as in plural.
Yes, plural.
There are 6 if you don't.
56.
There are 6 if you shut up. If you don't count all of the small trees. There are 6, but there is a tiny forest in my living room right now. I love decorating. So we actually have an event that happens every single year, the day after Thanksgiving, where my family and Sherita's family, we all come together and we order pizza and have cookies and hot chocolate, and we turn on the Christmas music that she don't like, and we put the fireplace on and we decorate my entire downstairs, which takes a while because it's 6 trees. Every room has a tree.
I was a little butthurt that Tam was not there this year.
Oh,
I missed her.
I gave her a pass because she had work to do so she could prepare.
Which I got so much accomplished. Like,
Good.
I really did.
Good.
All my tests. I don't got no tests. I don't got no discussion boards with the exception of replies.
She was preparing for the cruise, and so I gave her a pass. Otherwise, I'd have showed up and snatched her out of her own house.
Yeah, no, I would have been there. Jamie texted me too, and she was like, "Tam, how's your homework coming along?" And at that point, I think I had like just woke up. It's 4:00 in the afternoon, baby. I just woke up.
Yeah, that's
and
what she said. And she was like, "And I'm about to lock in."
Yeah, and I'm about to lock. And I did. I got so much. And then Cherish came home, and she got into she came into my room, put on the TV. I was cooked. I was like, "Look." So finally, at some point, I said, "Cherish, I gotta put my headphones on because I'm watching the show with you."
Yeah. So it's an event. It happens every single year. My kids are totally locked in. My husband's locked in. We all come together, and it is an event. And we do not stop until everything's done, cleaned up, and ready to go. This year, we actually got to watch a Christmas movie afterwards, which we usually don't get to because we don't finish early enough. We start late, so we finish late. This year we didn't. Favorite Christmas movie? My favorite is This Christmas. That's the one with Chris Brown, and it's just because to me it's the realest version of a Christmas.
Okay.
Especially for my upbringing, from my childhood. Like, it's the realest version of a Christmas. It's real.
Family drama.
Yeah, family drama is real. And then my favorite song is the Christmas song. It has to be Nat King Cole. I understand a lot of people make the song, and those songs aren't wrong. Yes, they are. Those songs are. They're not bad. They're not bad. They're just
the song.
There's just not the song, and that Nat King Cole album is old as crap, but it is great. And I also love Mary Did You Know, but I prefer the one with Pentatonics.
All day
Oh
long.
yes.
I prefer
It's in my
Pentatonics
car.
over anybody. Mana did a rendition, and it was nice, but Pentatonics
Hands
did
down.
something deeply special. So
Hands down.
that's for me.
Soul-touching.
And when do I stop? When do I start listening? Yeah, I listen when the mood when I feel like it. So it could be, March, and I'd just be like, oh, I'm gonna listen to Christmas music, and I just turn it on, and now I am a respecter of human beings, so I do that either by myself or with other people who feel the same. So I have my office mates all love holiday music all year round, so we be in the office turned up in the middle of the year to holiday music because we like that. All right, so we are also not going to pull a topic this go round. We're gonna talk about Christmas. We're gonna talk about what Christmas means to us, but we're gonna also talk about the truth about Christmas. So if you got kids in the room, you might want to remove them because I'm going to say something that you may not have taught your kids. So I'm going to give you a few moments to pause it and tell them to leave. If your kids, if y'all write Santa on stuff. So just, I'm going to give you a minute. Let's give them a second to remove their children.
Con mi burrito sabanero, con mi camino hacia Belén. Con mi burrito
That's Hispanic Christmas
sabanero, con mi
music.
camino hacia Belén.
Voy camino
It's
hacia
talking
Belén.
about
the donkey going to Bethlehem.
Y Belén, voy camino hacia Belén.
So now that we've had
Santa's not
that
real.
moment, yeah.
Take the Band-Aid. When
She ripped that thing.
It's okay. I had to.
Why?
I had to because you said.
I think she ripped a little bit of skin with that Band-Aid.
I'm trying to tell you, she bleeding over here.
said, Okay, if you want to remove your children, that's the first thing. I looked at the camera and I was like, Santa's not real.
My thing is,
No, I
shout
got
out
that.
to my supervisor, but if she would have heard, she would have lost all her mind hearing that statement. She does not believe in Santa Claus, but she believes in the magic of Christmas for little ones. And she feels like saying that is taking away the magic of Christmas.
You want to know how I found out Santa wasn't real?
Oh.
We had a Christmas party at my aunt's house. Mom had one too many. My father was also there. And so she looks at me at the ripe age of however old I was and says, Tam, do you want to see me kiss Santa? And goes outside to where my dad is and starts kissing him. And I'm like standing there in shock. Santa's not real? That's how I found out Santa wasn't real.
So my son came to me, Josiah. Shout out to my youngest son. He's 13. And he came to me like in November, right before Thanksgiving, and told me he realized Santa wasn't real the day he came up to my room, knocked on my door, and wanted to ask me a question, and I was in there wrapping gifts. And he said that is the moment he knew Santa was not real. I was like, well, I'm glad you know.
Look, Jahida's been very much like from whenever Santana could know, and Santa Claus ain't real, baby girl. Your mama buy these gifts. And I put my name on these gifts.
Well, I think for us, so, okay, first of all, no disrespect to your coworker, but the magic of Christmas is crazy. So I did not do it just to take the magic of Christmas away from the kids, but I did not want my kids to grow up misunderstanding Christmas, misunderstanding the purpose of why we celebrate Christmas. I didn't want them to grow up thinking that some fat dude with a white beard came down the chimney to give you gifts when the reality is Christmas isn't even about the gifts. I think the idea that there's a Santa Claus makes Christmas about the gifts, and it actually has absolutely nothing to do with the gifts. This is the reason why I asked y'all to take y'all kids out, because I don't want to be the bearer of bad news to your children. But I do, this is a Christian podcast. We are women who are firm believers in the word, and the word don't say nothing about Santa. And it ain't got nothing to do with us giving. We got the greatest gift of all. Jesus Christ died on the cross so that we could have a right relationship with the Father. There is no gift greater. So it's no gift you can give on Christmas that's going to be greater than that one. So I didn't do it to spoil that idea. And I remember having this conversation with my mother-in-law, because she was like, but they're kids. They were younger. She's like, they were kids. They should be able to have that. And I was like, and I'm okay with that. So when they come open the gifts at your house, respectfully, like you could put, I didn't take that away from my mother-in-law is what I'm saying. It wasn't a disrespectful thing. I love her too much for that. But it was very much like, at our house, when we open gifts, it will be mom and dad. Not because we want to get credit, but because I need them to understand that these gifts have nothing to do with Christmas. It's an opportunity for us to give you gifts, but you get gifts you get stuff all year round, right? I don't need you to grow up thinking that this day is about you, because it ain't. It ain't about me, ain't about you, ain't about your daddy. It ain't about Santa. It ain't about none of that. It's about the fact that a Savior was born to die. Like, I know that sounds dark, and I did not explain it to him like that, by the way. But that's the reality, is the Savior of the world was born. Not on December 25th. So for those of y'all who think that Jesus' birthday is on December 25th, let me also be the bearer of bad news. He was not. This is when we celebrated, but the Bible is not actually clear on when his birthday is. It does talk about what was happening around that time, but it does not say this day was picked for a very specific purpose that right now my brain is not computing. I did a podcast, the What Is It podcast. I'm also the host for that. And I was on there with Joshua Thomas, who is a doctor Joshua Thomas. Let me give him his respect. He's one of the professors at Manning University, and our conversation was all about the truth about Christmas, and he talked about different things. But my point is this. I just didn't want my kids to grow up thinking that the gifts were it. Because at any given point, if I can't give you gifts, I don't want you to be disappointed, because I still need you to be able to celebrate this day. This day will always be in celebration of one reason and one reason only, and that is because a Savior was born. And this day was picked to celebrate that, but it's not about gifts. And so I told my mother-in-law, I said, if you still want to, Santa can come to your house. Right? I'm not going to take that away from your home and what you want to give. Right. So for the longest time, she continued to put Santa on the gifts, and I did not combat that. I did not combat that with her, because I feel like if that's something that you want to do as their grandmother, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to combat you with that. But right now, my grandmother's a very strong, my mother-in-law is a strong believer. So I don't think that she was trying to combat me in any way or go up against me. She was just saying what she thought they were still too little. And I was like, I think it's okay if you, as long as they know that the purpose of this day has nothing to do with them gifts, I'm okay with that. And for a while, that's what she did. Now they don't do that no more. I mean, they taller than I am at this point. But I think it's important for us to understand, because this season is when people get really bogged down because they can't. Because they can't buy gifts, or they're not receiving gifts. And there's a billion other reasons, like the people who are sad because this is a time of year where they've got memories that they can no longer make with certain loved ones because they're no longer here. Yes. And so just things like that, I think there's nothing that's going to change that. I don't think there's no words I can say to make people's hearts less saddened by the fact that a loved one who they spent years spending this holiday and any holiday with, right? They won't be able to do that again. And so if you are out there and you are one of those people, my prayers are with you, because I can't imagine the hurt that goes along with that. And I can say that because my sister over here, that's her regular hurt. And we can't change that. But those memories have nothing to do with gifts under the tree. Those memories have nothing to do with a Santa Claus. Those memories are all about the love of her mother and her father that she no longer gets to experience on the holidays. And so I do think that we need to be intentional about the times that we do have with people. We were talking about what Tim's plans for the holidays were, and when we were talking about, because her mother lives in Florida, and she lives in North Carolina, so that's hard. But I'm like, if there's any way you can go see your mom, go. If there's any time that, and I would say this to anybody, I get not everybody has great relationships with their families, and that's sad. I understand it, because there was once upon a time I didn't, but y'all, life is short. And these holidays, they hurt more when you can't do the thing anymore. Whatever the thing is, being with a family member. I have people who lost a spouse, a child, that they won't be able to celebrate these holidays with. So I just want us to always remember that this time of the year is not about gifts. We don't really deserve anything anyway. So everything we have is extra. But as parents, if we make this holiday all about giving gifts, we do our children a disservice. As Christian parents, let me be clear. As Christian parents, if we make this day all about gifts, we do our children a disservice.
So For me is it's the tradition, the memories, and that's what makes it very nostalgic of what we did. And that's why Christmas, I think for many, it becomes very difficult when you do not have your loved ones. So one of the things that I did growing up is what we call the posadas. So the posadas is basically telling a story, and it goes on for a week. It's been a while. So, and by wild, I mean decades. But what we would do for the posadas is everybody of every day, we would go to someone's home, and you sing the song, and basically is in memory of Joseph and Mary going house to house or going door to door to find room for them, and then being denied. And then until I want to say it goes to Christmas Eve, where it's like the big things like, yes, we'll go ahead and let you in. But every single day it's kind of like a little skit that you do, but it's all in remembrance of what the true meaning of the day is. So that's what we do. And that's why we always do it on the 24th, that we would celebrate for Christmas, and then, mass, and then, opening up gifts. The tradition in my household, we also have the nativity scene. Usually it's the baby who puts baby Jesus in the manger. We do this thing here, right? But that's our tradition. I think everybody, has their own way of celebrating. I completely agree. Like, that's how we keep the true meaning of Christmas real. And that's the way we watch some of those movies too. Some of them, they talk about it, and, as for little kids, for them to know that. Yeah. We always told the boys that Saint Nicholas was a rendition of what came, all over the world. They have different names for Santa Claus. I do know, kind of what you were mentioning earlier, Christmas was kind of to combative of Halloween because it was in the same time frame. But we told the boys, Santa Claus, the idea of it has just been the world socializing it and stuff. But there was a man named Saint Nicholas that went around to give gifts to children that didn't have anything. And the idea kind of like went on from there. So we may not be able to give a lot, but what we have is it's a gift for you because we do love you. We do care. And just like what we do for every birthday, we usually give out gifts. We're celebrating Jesus's birth. So that's the reason why we give out the gift. So we've kind of blended in both in together. But one true thing is Jesus. We're celebrating his birthday today, even though it's not today. They understood that growing up, but that's the whole reason of kind of blending and explaining them. This is the reason why we do gifts, and that's what we've told the boys.
Yeah, it's good.
So I am that mother who has been in the position to where when Christmas came around, I couldn't afford the gifts. I couldn't afford to put nothing under the tree, and that's when you have to have I didn't wait until then, but I had to have the heart-to-heart talk with them. Like, it's not about that. So if you're upset that there are no gifts under the tree, your mind is in the wrong place. It's not about the gifts. One of my favorite things about Christmas is being able to be surrounded by those that I love and eating. I am a foodie. I like food. So gathering to eat and fellowship, that is the most important. That is my favorite thing. That is what I love about Christmas, is being surrounded by loved ones and eating. Whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's the homeless, feeding people is what I love to do. So I love to cook. I love the big dinners. I'll never forget my first Christmas with Dee, and my kids was like, we're eating tacos? Because Dee she don't like to do the traditional thing at Christmas. And it was like, my daughter wanted to make a turkey and the yams, and she was like, no, it's tacos. So that caught me by surprise, but the food is food.
Yeah.
It's not about a turkey or a ham. It's about food and fellowship. So I love that. I love being surrounded by, just people and eating and talking. Sometimes a Christmas song might come up.
Oh, no, not at my house. It's gonna be. It's gonna be up
November the 1st.
So yeah.
Or games now.
Games, yes, absolutely.
I got the new one.
I did too.
Christmas rendition. You got it too? Of yeah. So
Taco
excited
Cat
about it.
Goat Cheese Pizza.
Oh,
We got the
I'm
Christmas version.
So ready.
Yeah.
All right. So for me is also about the quality times. My number one love language. Gifts is actually last. I love receiving gifts. I really do. But I am a terrible answerer when it comes to the question of what do you want for your girl? I don't know. Don't ask me that. I don't know. I really don't. And so mom wasn't really big, and she would tell you that she's not really big on gifts, whether it be for birthdays or things of that nature. So the gifts that we had under the tree would be from like my grandmother, or if she did pick some things up for us, you know what I'm saying? So because of the fact that I grew up very close with my cousins, we all would have a very big Christmas. There's 4 boys of my cousins, and then there's 3 of us. So in terms of like the kids getting gifts, the younger they are, the easier it is to just get them anything, But as we started getting older and I started recognizing that the tree's looking a little smaller and smaller and smaller because now we're getting older, you're getting us like more expensive things, or you might not know what to get us. And then finally, once I started becoming an adult, I realized that like, okay, this is my first Christmas kind of like by myself. I still want the tree up. I still want the decorations. Like I want that same feeling that I had growing up. And like, even though the tree would be empty, the tree would still be up. So for me, it was still that feeling of like festivities. And then, Jahida and I started like making Christmas like a Christmas tradition about, like still playing. I started playing Santa. I don't got no money to be buying everybody, a bunch of gifts. And so it then became for me, like when I look back at my childhood and like why I love Christmas so much, it's because even though I was a kid and you don't really know and understand like the background behind the family drama or whatever, to me, the memories that I have, it was always good things, so even though I know there was family drama there somewhere, as I was growing up, all I saw was my family together. So now, like, even if it's coming over to D's, I think I did your house last year, you know what I'm saying? Or mom now lives in Florida and Jahida is talking about, hey, we're going to go see mom. And so like now I'm excited again because even though it's not the big family, like gathering that I remember, I still get to be around the people that I love the most. That for me, whether if we're, like you said, eating or playing games or quality time, like I said, is my number one love language. The fact that I get to spend time with you and us watch a movie or laugh and joke, like that to me is what Christmas is, because we were never really gift givers anyways. So the fact that we're all here together, and regardless of whatever we have going on, we put it away, whether if it's just for a single dinner or for this one day for us to act merry and bright, so yeah, that's for me is I don't know, feels like family.
Yeah, I think it's like the ambiance, like that's the decorations, it gives us that ambiance and that remembrance of everything. Like I said, I always try to like blend both of them in to have more of a meaning. So like, I just wanted to bring it up. Like the really simple one, big one is the candy cane. Why do we have the candy cane? I always told the boys, one, it's a J for Jesus. The other one, it was a shepherd's staff. The red and white is the blood that Jesus poured out for us, for our sins. The white is the purity of Jesus.
That's good.
Of him being born. And then, of course, Mary being a virgin. But even the Christmas tree itself, being a tree, the wood where Jesus was crucified. Back in like the Romans and Egyptians and stuff, they would always use the evergreen. The evergreen tree is everlasting. Jesus is everlasting. He gave us for everlasting life. It is also known for a symbol of hope. It is also known for good fortune and prosperity. The lights on the tree, the light of the world. Jesus is the light of the world. Crown of thorns, the tree branches are sometimes represented by what Jesus Christ wears. So those are the things, you know, and everybody, like I said, everybody celebrates it their own way, but it's how you want to keep that memory alive of the reason of why we're celebrating that day. It all starts with you. It all starts with what you bring into the table.
Yeah, I think that's one of the coolest things about the holiday season in general is when you're growing up, right, your traditions are based off of your family, your parents, whoever you were raised by. They're the ones who create the traditions. But as you become the parent, as you become the leader of the household, you get to create your own traditions. And I think the heart behind those traditions matters. So us doing the decorating for the house, having that day that's an event for us, is a tradition that me and Daryl started because we wanted to be able to say that this is something that we're doing together as a family because we want to make our house feel loving, warm, and welcoming during the holidays. So it's not just decorating the house for kicks and giggles. It's because this is a home where we are always, Daryl said it at our Thanksgiving dinner, we're always having people in our home. We're always welcoming people in our. We had 20 people at Thanksgiving dinner this year. And so us getting together and decorating the house is us as a family, and even with our extended family coming together and saying, let's decorate this house in a way that when people come in over the holidays, they can walk in and say, it feels like Christmas. It feels like love. It feels like joy. It feels welcoming. And so I think the coolest thing, because I don't have the best memories of traditions growing up. My childhood just wasn't something I want to remember for the most part. So the traditions that we did have are kind of dark. So one of the things that me and Daryl wanted to do was make sure that we create traditions for our kids so that when they're older, they can take those traditions and it's something that they want to do. It was funny. We were talking to Jamie when we were decorating the house after Thanksgiving. And I was, before we started, I was saying, man, I really don't want to do this. Like, I'm tired. Like, at the time we were preparing also to leave for a cruise for a few days. All these things are happening. And so I was just like, man, I don't really want to do this. But I know that if I come back from this cruise and my house ain't decorated, I'm going to have attitude.
Disappointed.
I'm going to have attitude. So we're going to do this, but we're starting earlier than usual. If we all just get up and move, we'll get it done early enough and then we can relax and enjoy it. And then Jamie goes, so are we not doing this next year? And it warmed my heart. And I'll tell you why it warmed my heart, because I've always thought that the kids don't like doing it. Because they kind of, I won't say they gripe or complain, but they drag their feet. So I always thought that they don't like doing it. But when she said it, said it in a way that let me know that would be sad for her. Mind you, Jamie's 21 years old. She's an adult. And the thought that we weren't going to be doing this next year made her sad. And I'm like, no, not at all.
Yeah.
And so even Anthony was like, we had an extra little tree. And Anthony was like, what you going to do with this tree? And I was like, I don't know why. And he was like, can I have it? Can I put it in my room? Can I do? First time any of them's ever wanted a tree in their room. But he was like, I'll take it. Yeah. And so he took it upstairs. It's up there, decorated, lit up. And I was like, go ahead, kid.
Yeah, and it makes the difference. I think even when we go back to Thanksgiving and how everybody, and when I say everybody was upset there was no banana pudding.
Yeah. My God.
You know what I'm saying?
Even some of us that didn't even know that it was supposed to be a thing.
Mark was like, now that I know.
Yeah. And so it's one of those things that when I don't know. I'm creature of habit. We're creatures of habit. We were talking about it earlier. And it's one of those things that is the smallest thing is stopped or out of place when we've always done it. Like, it just don't feel right. So I could see exactly where Jamie coming from about like, we're not gonna do this next year, but we always do it. Like, yeah.
And I think for us, it will be one of those things. I hope that it's one of those things that no matter how old they get, that they always want to, even if they have their own families, that they bring their family over to the house and we do it. And then they do it at their house. Maybe we shift the day at our house so they can have the day that they do it at their house, and then they come over for ours. I want it to where this is a tradition that goes on for generations and generations to come, because it's one that our kids have done pretty much since they've been old enough to help decorate, right? Like, it's just always been that. And I mean, we order pizza and we make cookies and we got the hot chocolate going. Shout out to Sherita for bringing that salted caramel hot chocolate that ain't got no corn in it. Thank you, Jesus. But like, those traditions are ones, and I think for all of us, whatever that looks like, creating traditions that last a lifetime, those things that even someday when I'm gone, my kids are doing it and they're having those memories. So this is what we did with mom when mom was here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want my kids to be able to say, I don't have those. I don't have those growing up.
And that's why you create them.
That's why we create them.
And it's funny because like the boys were actually talking about that too. Like because now it's up to a stage because they can decorate. I put the tree and the lights, but we always have the boys putting on the Christmas ornaments. That's their thing. And then whoever does the top, whether it's Santa Claus, the sorting hat, or an angel, right? Whoever does that, the other person puts baby Jesus in the manger. So they already know, and they alternate every single year.
Nice.
But now they're all like, well, what we're gonna do like once you guys have the grandbabies. And I was like, well, at that time I'm gonna have my own tree, but you guys are gonna have your own tree that you guys will decorate, and hopefully I'll have a little one where it's just the grandbabies decorate and stuff. But
I'm hoping that my kids I actually think like I want them to come to my house and we're gonna actually make it where it's every family gets a room. So you decorate that room however your family wants, because there's a tree for everyone, right?
Theirs.
So you pick a room. That room is yours to decorate how you see fit, and that room represents your family, and the house represents us as a whole. That's
It is very cute.
Yeah, I've even told them, I was like, until you guys are married, or if you guys live far, you guys are coming home to my house.
Come on.
For Christmas.
Bring your butt home.
I'm like, and you guys can celebrate, my Christmas or my birthday and Christmas. That's fine.
Yeah.
But unless you have a good excuse.
Yeah, you need to be home.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Have you ever had an actual chestnut roasting on open fire?
I have not.
I did in New York, in upstate New York. It's actually really good.
I don't like nuts. I'll give you cashews and pistachios. Anything else? Yuck.
My infant, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me tell you what. Straight to the trash. Let me tell you what. You put that cranberry sauce out that can. I said, throw it in the trash can.
Throw my cranberry sauce away if you want to. You're such a child.
Said more for me.
Yeah, for real.
You can have it. So yeah, no, I don't do nuts.
All right, real quick. One tradition that you do that you want to keep going. I've already said mine. Everybody, one tradition that you do.
I don't have one.
Yet, is there any that you want to do someday?
Oh, okay. You have to watch The Grinch That Stole Christmas every year. That's a tradition.
There
it
it
has
is.
to get watched
Boom,
at least
shakalaka.
one time. At least once.
At least once. Fair enough.
Girl, that's why you laugh so
You
hard.
was laughing so hard, you almost peed on yourself.
I mean, secrets of the house.
Oh, was that a secret?
Oh, Martha. Oh, Christmas. Look.
So I received a lot of judgment behind this because a tradition that I like is, okay, so Christmas Eve, that's when you can open your stocking. You can go through your stocking and pull all that stuff out. Well, Christmas Day, we do breakfast first. So we make breakfast, then the gifts. And everybody was like, "Who you make them wait?
Trying to do that?
You make them wait?
We were
Yes.
at 4:00 in the morning. It's time for
Now
time
that's
for
what you're not
presents.
gonna do.
Yeah, no, they
don't
don't-
wake
don't.
me up.
No, they would just tell us, all right, give us 10 minutes, and we'd be sitting downstairs at the tree like,
We're
Not
gonna
just staring
have
at the
breakfast.
tree.
oh yeah, nobody coming down yet. We'd like look to see who's.
I don't think
what.
nothing wrong with that.
It's not. We're gonna have breakfast, and then after breakfast, and we clean all that up. Then we can sit down and
You know
do gifts.
what I did like is we would pick one person to be Santa. So like passing out the presents. You know what I'm saying? So when it was finally my time to be Santa Claus, that was exciting because now you finna wait for your gifts.
Wow, that was your
You
reason.
got to wait for your gifts.
Y'all pray for
I
her.
have one for you, one
Y'all
for
pray for her.
you.
God's still working
You
on
ain't
her.
getting no gifts this year. One for you. Oh wait, I found one. Here you go.
That's 12 kinds of ratchet.
No, I was just joking.
What you got, Steph?
I was Sherita. So we love every year. I was trying to figure out like the traditions that we've created, with our family. And I think the one thing I love doing, and the kids have grown to love it too. Like we've done it so long that that's all they know. So we do have breakfast. We'll do pancakes, bacon, eggs, hot chocolate, and then we open the presents. And the kids love it. They're super excited for it. They wait. They know not to wake us up too early, and that breakfast is coming.
Get your feelings hurt.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to say breakfast Christmas morning before opening the presents.
Yeah. I think I want to start adding Christmas in your PJs as a regular part of our Christmas morning because Man of Church does Christmas in your PJs.
I want to go Christmas
And
caroling.
so,
It's never been a thing. Like I
Oh,
don't know.
it's
I don't
some
know.
places
No,
a thing.
I would say I don't know where they do it because it's never. Man, nobody come knocking on my door.
maybe
You
it's
know the
because
man
you
of-
in the hood.
Do you know the man of worship team used to do that? We used to go caroling.
But if I'm going caroling, I'm singing something. I don't know.
We not doing that.
We're gonna sing 50 Cent around the block. I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us.
No, ma'am.
Yo,
I will say, I think this year is a little different for our family because the Christmas gift came really, really early this year. Their Christmas gift was us going on a cruise. So, opening gifts. Now, I did tell them they weren't getting any, but
you could have made it my gift too.
Yeah.
no, ma'am, you can afford your own cruise. You and Jamie both.
Look,
Expensive. Ooh, cruising is expensive. It's worth it, but
it'd be worth it though.
It'd be worth it.
It'd be
though.
worth it though.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah. All right. Anybody ever think they'll get to a place where they won't put up a tree?
No.
Well,
No.
Always.
we don't have one up.
Well,
But,
good reason.
yeah.
Y'all just moving in.
just moved in,
Y'all
yeah.
still trying to get the house organized.
Get
That makes
Natty
sense.
in there too, and everything.
No, I'm
like
talking
that.
about like purposely.
No.
Not put up
No.
a tree.
Never.
Well, I already told you, mine would go up June or July.
Yeah, I don't
Mine go
know.
up in May.
I don't know if they're. I can't say that for certain.
'Tis the
But
season.
as far as my brain can accumulate, I don't see a reason not to. Maybe I'll stop putting up as many trees someday.
I even sent once Mark was deployed in Afghanistan. I even sent him a Grinch Christmas tree because it was little for him to have over there, and they kept as a tradition every year deployed over there. So
Oh
they
wow,
That's what's up.
that's
pull it
awesome.
up. Something simple.
Yeah, you
but
heard that? A Grinch Christmas tree.
Yeah, you ain't letting that one go.
I'm not. That one hurt. That one hurt bad.
I would really love considering, we're here talking about like all our traditions and what we do. What about you viewers out there? I would really love to
Yeah.
hear
It's good.
some of the stuff, whether it's a traditional like meal that you guys do you guys do on the 24th, the 25th, because there are so many out there. Like I have my Polish friend Isa, love her. She has her own traditions too. And yeah, like it is amazing just to hear what everybody else does.
Drop a tradition in the chat so we can steal it.
Wow. If y'all haven't figured it out yet, this is our resident thug. God's still working on her.
No, while we counting,
she's under construction.
You see who she has on her sweater?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
From the Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. It's spiders on there. It's spiders on there.
Where?
It's spiders all over this sweater, girl.
Yeah.
One on your
just
elbow,
saw
one
that.
underneath. Yeah, you got them everywhere.
I'm sorry, I didn't even know
Cover it
that.
up with the blanket.
Realize it
Get the
until
blanket.
just now.
Those
Yeah.
mischiefs.
Yeah, just
Anyways, that's Nightmare Before Christmas. So
Sarita just had a nightmare.
why we counting for the Rock, right? So Rock Sunday, Rock is our reach out celebration. We do missions and all kinds of stuff. Well, I have a habit of saying I'm going to steal something.
Oh,
and
my
so
God.
we sitting here counting the missions money, and I made a comment of like, I'm going to steal this real quick. And I said, wait a minute. Because Justin looked at me with a, what? I was like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get myself out of that habit because I also did it in Walmart one time. This man, the worker was like in my way. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, excuse me, big dog. I'm going to steal this from you real quick. And he turned around and looked at me like, what? Sir, I don't want to steal your bag of rice. I'm just trying to get something. I'm sorry. So
Let me clarify.
yeah, I'm trying to get out of the habit of saying, let me steal this real quick. But drop your traditions. I'm going to steal that for sure.
Something I also want to know, if y'all can drop in the comments, is what are your Christmas colors? Are you the whimsical, the red, greens, and golds, or do you do, the pinks and purples,
The
whatever
plaids
the
is
plaid,
cute.
the buffalo plaids, or the
Rose gold.
Yes,
Rose gold here.
yes.
I got every
So
one of them
what
colors. y'all
Yeah,
are-
said.
so you don't count.
Okay.
The black Christmas tree. There's some people that have turned that into like Star Wars. It's actually pretty cool.
So do you do the whole? Do you have a theme? Do you not have a theme? Like, come on, tell us what you do. What those are? Because me, I'm a buffalo plaid all over my house. I love the buffalo plaid.
Yeah, at our house, it depends on which room you in.
And that's why I only do the buffalo plaid room at her house.
know
Because I love the buffalo
Yeah,
plaid.
we got the buffalo plaid is the main living area. The rose gold and wine is the entryway, the foyer. The movie room is the Harry Potter. And the bar room is the whimsical room. It's whimsical still. We haven't fully switched it to Grinch. We will
I'm
eventually.
going to do a Grinch room. I
We will
promise you.
eventually, but right now it's still whimsical. Grinch stuff is a little bit more expensive, so I gotta buy it in
work on-
pieces.
You
That's what
gonna
I
do
did with the
what?
Harry Potter one.
You gonna do what?
I'm going to do a Grinch room.
Then
They have
you
a
need to
whole
have you a
thing.
TV that got that on loop, nonstop,
Oh my gosh,
nonstop.
your requirements.
Look,
All right, let's get this closed out. Everybody, one thing that you want to say to the viewers about Christmas.
Feliz Navidad, un próspero año nuevo. Please enjoy it, the time with your loved ones. Keep them close, and I know they may be annoying, but you're gonna miss that annoying later. So just take it all in, the good, the bad, and the ugly with all your loved ones.
Nice.
I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, enjoy one another, company, food, especially the food, and just have a good one.
I gotta say, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, everybody. Yeah. I mean, I pray blessing over y'all. I pray that y'all have a good time with your family, with your loved ones. Even if you can't be with them this season, then I pray that you at least have the comfort of knowing that we love you and we care for you, and we pray that you have a blessed and happy holidays. So yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry
You
Christmas.
filthy animals.
Now there's a good holiday movie.
Yes.
So, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, and I hope you guys have a safe Christmas, travels, and make good choices.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Make good choices. That's
Make
a real
good
good one.
choices.
Merry Christmas. I pray the blessings of Abraham over your life. I pray that you understand the reason for this season. and that you create traditions that last a lifetime. Thank you for joining us in 2025. It has been almost a full year since we started this podcast, but you make it enjoyable for us to do. So we thank you, and we will see you in 2026. Like, subscribe, follow wherever you take this content in. We're on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify. We have a TikTok, Instagram, and a Facebook. It's either TikTok. It's either Rooted and Raw Podcast or Rooted and Raw 25. This has been a good year.
It has.
Amen.
It's been a good year.
Amazing
We've done
year.
a lot. And we've done a lot together, and it's been amazing to have you with us. So for now, Merry Christmas. We'll see you in 2026. Until 2026, stay rooted, stay raw.
Bye. I love you.